We're here at the Snake River, so it's funny because the last couple of days we've been driving back and forth, and now we're actually going to be in it, whitewater rafting. Like I said, we love adventure. We're here for it. I'm Adrianne Calvo, chef, author, traveler, and restaurateur. I've been cooking for as long as I can remember, and along the way, I created a little something called maximum flavor. That's my style of cooking. I want to activate all parts of the palate: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and spicy, sending delicious endorphins to your brain. And now, I'm on the hunt for inspiration. Join me as I head out in search of maximum flavor. Welcome to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, nestled between Grand Teton National Park and Yellowstone National Park. It is not to be missed, trust me. Although a huge ski destination, the summers here are just as exciting. There is amazing hiking, lots of wildlife, and there's whitewater rafting. I'm here with my corporate executive chef Egg to enjoy some maximum adventure, but also to push our boundaries with some exciting and unique proteins. Our first stop is the Snake River Grill, a local favorite for over 20 years. I can't wait to get my first impression of the food scene here in Jackson Hole. So we're here at Snake River Grill in Jackson Hole, and the food is outstanding. Every single bite, it's better than the last. Right here we have a bison ribeye. This will be my first time having a bison ribeye, and paired with morel mushrooms, which is a real treat. Aside from truffles, they're the most expensive mushroom out there, and they're only available during a certain part of the year, spring and right into summer. So this is like, I'm really excited to try this. So meaty. Yes. Chef nerd moment. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've heard Eric Repair or all these Michelin-starred chefs talk about morel mushrooms. All right, in the hole you go. Maximum flavor. Wow, so far the bar has been set high. Let me tell you, bison tastes a lot like beef. One of the cool things about Jackson Hole is that you not only get a great food scene, but you have adventure all around you. Our first stop is a hike in Grand Teton National Park. Hey guys, quick check-in here. We are inside of Grand Teton National Park, and we're on the way to Delta Lake, which everybody says is an outrageously gorgeous site. We are going on an unmarked trail, but we're here for the adventure, right? Let's go. So we're about 1.5 miles into our hike, and we thought it was going to be a flat road, but it's actually pretty vertical. We're about to start our switchbacks now, so let's see how it goes. So we've been hiking for about 5.5 hours now, and we encountered snow. Earlier, a park ranger told us that if we encountered snow, we had to turn right back around because it was way too risky. To get down to Delta Lake, we would have to go through slush and snake our way down there. So our director made a cut, and he's like, we are not risking our life that much more. But the silver lining here is that we're at the top of the Grand Tetons. We've made it to the top, and the views are just breathtaking. Even though I'm tired, my adrenaline is still going from the hike. 11 miles, grueling and breathtaking all at the same time. Egg and I are constantly trying to push our limits. This one may have pushed it a little too far. After an exhausting day of adventure, there's nothing like looking forward to a great meal. We are headed to a hidden treasure in Jackson Hole, a speakeasy steakhouse at the Wild Buffalo Club, and I'm kind of craving bison again.
Chef Brian, I gotta ask, how does it feel to be a chef here at Jackson Hole? The food here has been outstanding.
It's great. It's challenging. During peak seasons, it can be very busy and staffing is difficult, but as far as getting food goes and finding local product, it's awesome. There's a lot of local product widely available, all the way from Idaho to Wyoming, Colorado, all around our whole area.
Is that where you source from?
Mostly, yes. Yeah, I bring in beef from Japan.
which we're ordering. But
Yep, you guys got some coming, yeah.
Yes.
Japanese A5, it's the best.
Yes. What's your favorite thing to cook here?
My favorite thing to cook personally is the Snake River Farms bavette out of Boise, Idaho. It's an extension of the top sirloin. It comes off the skirt of the cow. And in my opinion, it's just got the most flavor. It's got great marbling. It's my favorite personally.
Your favorite. Okay, so we have to order that.
You know, we take a lot of influence from places like Napa Valley where you'll find even Michelin star restaurants, you know, and we do take a lot of influence from those guys that are kind of paving the way, if you will, for the culinary world. We also take a lot of influence off of classic cooking, you know, French style cooking, Italian cooking. I personally like to take everything and just mix it together. I don't really commit to one style of cooking.
So like New American?
Yeah, New American.
Do you hunt?
I do.
So I feel like this is like frontier cuisine. Like even if it's not hunted, obviously in a restaurant, nobody's going out hunting and bringing it to the restaurant. But you feel as a diner, you have that feeling like, hey, my protein is so fresh because I feel like it was out there in Grand Tetons or Yellowstone. You know, you kind of feel that.
That's what I do at home.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I feel it in here.
The proteins and vegetables are so fresh here in Jackson Hole. It's really unlike anywhere else I have ever been. The food here tastes untouched, exactly as it was meant to be. It's frontier cuisine. Speaking of frontier, today we are taking a drive into Yellowstone. Did you know that Yellowstone National Park spans 3 states, Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho? Today we are entering through Yellowstone's south entrance after crossing Grand Teton National Park, hoping to see some nature get explosive. We're here waiting for some action from Old Faithful Geyser here at Yellowstone National Park, which has over 500 active geysers. This one happens to be one of the most predictable ones, hence its name, Old Faithful. Yellowstone is filled with endless beauty, cascading waterfalls, grueling but rewarding hikes, and I can't remember the last time we stood within an arm's distance of some incredible wildlife. With a big day ahead of us, Persephone Bakery is a great spot to get a delicious breakfast before hitting the parks or going whitewater rafting.
So this was exhilarating, thrilling, exciting, full of adventure. It's everything that you're looking for when you're coming to Jackson Hole. So if you're here, make sure you make some time for it. We actually saw a bald eagle, an American bald eagle, do an entire lap around us. It made me cry. Just wow, really just wow.
Jackson Hole has been one of my favorite cities I have ever been to, and I have made some incredible memories here. Locals have told me I can't leave town without having brunch at Cafe Genevieve. So let's check it out.
So what inspired you to open Cafe Genevieve? Tell me a little bit about this place. It's beautiful.
Thank you. We opened in 2010. This was an existing restaurant for quite a while. It was called Jedediah's. There's already a following for breakfast with this location, so we decided to go with that.
Smart,
Yeah,
smart.
yeah.
And I'm reading here pig candy. I can't wait to order it. What is pig candy?
It's candied bacon. So it is bacon, raw bacon, which has been cured, smoked. And then we do our spices and bake it really low for a couple hours until it starts to caramelize. And all that caramelization just coats the bacon. And it's really good with a Bloody Mary.
Ooh, sounds delicious. I believe you have it in your Bloody Mary, right? I read that.
We can put it on our Bloody.
Oh yeah?
We can do an addition to it.
Oh my gosh. What do you have to say about the food scene in Jackson Hole? Has it evolved over the years? I mean, when you opened, has it changed to what it is now?
Definitely. It has definitely evolved over the past couple of years. Restaurants are opening. There is a good culinary scene here.
Very good.
Yes.
Good is an understatement. Every single meal we've had here has been outstanding.
Well, that's great. It's all kind of a spawn from the Snake River Grill. I moved out here 21 years ago to work at the Snake River Grill. I worked there for several years. Fine dining started at Snake River Grill, which is Bin 22, the bistro. It's all evolved from that. And Jackson's such a place where everybody moves to, that all these different, from LA, from New York, from Florida, all these different cultures come here and create this cuisine.
So if you're at Cafe Genevieve, what should I order?
A lot of southern food on there. One of my favorites is the Cajun Benedict. So it's boudin sausage which we make in-house. The fried green tomato Benedict's really good. Reuben, love the Reuben.
So what's your favorite thing to do in Jackson Hole? If you have one day here, what would you do?
I like the fish, but it depends. When you come here in the summer, you want to get outdoors and do, fish, go to Yellowstone, go for a hike. In the winter, you come out here to ski, snowboard, snowmobile.
Have you ever hiked to Delta Lake by any
I
chance?
have not. I've lived here 21 years. I've lived here 21 years, and I haven't done that. I'm not a big hiker. I like to mountain bike. Big into mountain biking, big into fishing. It's hard to get away from the restaurants. I have 2 restaurants.
We got it. We have 4 restaurants in Miami,
Yeah.
so we get the hopping around thing.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on all your success and on this awesome place. Can't wait to eat.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Wow, that was a hike of a lifetime. Actually, this whole trip has been an adventure of a lifetime. If Jackson Hole is not on your must-do list, then add it now. The food scene has really awakened my adventurous carnivorous need for grilling. Bison maximum flavor style, here we come. So now we're back in my kitchen, and I wanted to share with you one of the proteins I fell in love with the most in Wyoming. That's bison filet. While we tried a ton of proteins, the one that really stuck out the most because of its flavor and its tenderness was bison. And I'm gonna show you how to make it maximum flavor style. Let's get to work. So here we have the bison filet. It looks very similar to a beef filet mignon. Same type of cut, but as you see, when we lay it down here, you will see that there's hardly any marbling, and that's a sign of how lean this is. There's not a lot of fat going on here. So we're gonna season this generously with kosher salt and freshly ground black pepper. We wanna keep the integrity of the flavor of the meat, so we don't wanna hinder it with too many different spices, just salt and pepper to elevate its natural flavors. Now, we're gonna bring that to the wood fire grill. We chose applewood and pecan wood because of its delicate nature. We wanted to add flavor but not overpower the bison. So we're gonna let this grill up for about 8 to 9 minutes on each side. And that's how you do bison maximum flavor style. Are you addicted to adventure like me? Hit subscribe for more maximum flavor.